Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Take Tennis. My name is Jack.
My name's Liam.
And today we're bringing you our Week 1 highlights from Wimbledon. Liam, do you remember that funny clip you were showing me earlier?
Yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. Let me pull that up right now.
Get that up. Pull that up.
Yeah, it was the funny thing about it is that it shows you how much uneducated people there are that go and get the best seats at the tennis tournament just to look like they have money. Anyway, let me just show you.
Not everyone's here for the tennis. Let's go find the fake fans. The young Amanda Nunes from Brazil, it's her first Grand Slam. How do you think she's going to fare?
I think she'll do pretty well, actually. She's got a very good chance.
The young Spaniard, Selena Gomez. Do you think she can go all the way this Wimbledon?
I would hope so. Spain produces such wonderful tennis players.
Don't they? Dua Lipa, the young superstar, do you think she can go on and win Wimbledon?
Look, I think she can, and with her being local, she's going to have a lot of people rooting for her.
Caitlyn Jenner struggled in round one. She might need to transition into more attacking style in the next round. Do you think she can go on and win Wimbledon?
All things considered, she is a good player. I think she can, if she, as you say, if she picks up on that attacking style, I think she's got every chance.
Definitely, she does need to transition into that style.
Jesus. Well, there you have it. Caitlyn Jenner has a chance to win Wimbledon. Who knew?
Just like Dua Lipa and Selena Gomez. It's remarkable.
Hey, listen, Selena Gomez is such a good serve and volley. You should see her on Wimbledon. She is gonna win it. I don't know what's worse. I honestly don't know what's worse. And they're all over 80. So it's just like, well, what you should be right now. You shouldn't be going to tennis tournaments if you don't know what they're about, like reading a book, doing something else. And well, actually, I have a lot of respect for people that want to get into the sport, but not for people who go on and just lie blatantly about it.
Right.
It's like if I was going to fight and they're like, and Conor McGregor is fighting, and they're like, Selena Gomez has just put on the gloves. Do you think he can beat Khabib? I'm like, yeah, with the attacking style Selena Gomez has, Khabib does not stand a chance. Like, who says that? That's utterly. I feel like before we get into the highlights of today, that's like just the obvious statement of like you shouldn't say stuff you don't know.
Don't speak uneducated, kids. Bad move.
Yeah, and more than kids, like everyone does it nowadays, including like a bunch of tennis players.
That's just a mannerism. That's just a phrase.
Yeah, I know. Okay, listen. Have you seen Tsitsipas's Twitter account? Okay, he speaks. His last tweet was talking about how we should appreciate life and how he found the love of his life after 2 days.
Yep.
But anyway, let's pull over a tiny bit more to the Greek god because I'm actually really impressed with what he's doing.
Steph,
okay.
Absolutely.
So let me pull some stuff from him. Okay. So this is Stefanos Tsitsipas, the Greek god. Now, he is absolutely amazing. And this Wimbledon, he's been playing very above level that I expect.
It's his best tennis of the year by far. He's had a tough run to start, but this has been his best tournament of the year for sure. He's had good wins over team in the first round. The match which we're going to go over here against two-time winner Andy Murray was a absolute marathon of a match. He played very well there.
We'll be showing that match a tiny bit.
Indeed we will.
And I would like to also add on quickly, I'm sorry for interrupting you,
God.
that he's just gone into a relationship with a woman you see down there named Paula Badosa. And ever since he got into a relationship with her, he's lost 2 round 1 matches straight away. Okay, I'm sorry for interrupting you. But when you say a bad season, I'm not saying we can blame only the tennis. He's been a tiny bit distracted,
Well, this has been a fairly recent relationship, so I'm not going to pin too much of the blame on her because he's been playing poorly the entire season even before.
Fair enough. But right now, what I've really admired about his play is the mental strength. 2 5-setters, 2 wins. Both times being in the back foot of both matches, being down in the matches and then coming back. So do I think he's going to go far in this tournament and even be able to win it? No. This is actually a very good match.
This is a great match to watch. Very entertaining, super competitive between the two of them.
For a 36-year-old man, Andy Murray is moving exceptionally well.
Absolutely.
But Tsitsipas is just mentally never left it in this match. And as you can tell, like right now, he's playing with the slice, and he's pushing him back, and he's using his experience to kind of dictate the points a tiny bit. But you always feel Tsitsipas is in control.
Yeah, for that first set, absolutely. The next two following, I wouldn't say so.
But would you still like? It's kind of like when you see a big player play a smaller player, right? The bigger player may be losing, but he may not exactly have been playing. Like Andy Murray's playing out of his head on those two sets. So I'm not sure if this could be the perfect example, but I still felt that Andy Murray produced shots of brilliance, not overall dominance. Right? Like he hit some amazing shots, but they were all counter punchers. They're all like last minute. I know that's his game usually, but it wasn't like he was ahead. Tsitsipas was constantly attacking, as you can see, and Andy was getting lucky either by continuing the point or by hitting one extra shot and hitting a winner. You know,
and that's Andy's game though, so you can't knock him for it.
It is, but not if you go back like before pre-hip surgery. He was definitely a counterpuncher, but he also knew how to tackle a lot better, how to go through it a lot more, and he would barely miss. You know, he wouldn't miss any big high balls. He would go in on it and he would put it away. So I think that's the difference. Like right now we're seeing an Andy Murray who has a lot more trouble moving and who's fine being the person on the other head of the court, like just getting the ball back in, making the other person make the error because he doesn't want to be the aggressor. You know?
No, he'd rather play the defensive-minded game because he knows that's where he's strong.
Like look at this tiebreak for me. Like Murray here did not look in control in any of the points. Tsitsipas missed. You know? Or maybe Murray hit the unconventional winner, but he was not in control of it. No point. Especially in the fifth set.
Not really, no.
Like you see the points, and that's the difference. Like, of course, Tsitsipas had the better mentality.
I mean, however, you have to keep in mind that this match was played across 2 days, and I have a feeling that if it wouldn't have, and they would have continued that night, I think Andy would have had that match because Steph was starting to drift off. I could tell that he was mentally getting a little tired and weary. So I think if that match would have carried out for the rest of the night, Andy could have taken this match.
100%, because that's his game. Like not to make the other person miss. Like he wants to make the other guy miss.
He knows he's incredibly consistent. So use your strength, man.
By the way, it's his new game. This is not old Andy Murray we're talking about here. That his new game is not to play. It's to make the other guy miss, counter punches, hit some funky shots, and make sure the other guy makes the error, or he has to go a last shot winner in desperation. But it was a real shame that he lost the match. But overall, it's good. But let's move on. And this was one of the matches. I want to show the best matches we thought happened this week and the most outstanding players. Not exactly the best players. I don't think Tsitsipas has a chance of winning Wimbledon here.
No.
But
what? This person here who we have next absolutely has a great chance of
winning.
I think
the Italian stallion?
The Italian stallion, Jannik Sinner.
I love this guy. I absolutely love him.
He's so good. Massive power. Mm-hmm. Massive power. We have the match, so pull it up whenever you're ready. But for those of you who haven't noticed, he's changed his service motion for a third noticeable time.
Yeah.
He made a change to his serving actual arm motion the first time. The second time he changed a bit of his platform stance. And this time he's added a step up, Curio style. Is he serving better? I don't think so. But I think we'll see how it goes. He might change it back as we get closer to the US Open time into the next hardcourt swing, but we're going to have to see.
My verdict on this would be similar to yours. Like, he's changed it so many times, but what I admire about this is the bravery to do that. His serve, a lot less powerful than it was before, in my opinion, a lot less aces, but he has the courage to try out new things. And I think that in the future, this will pay off. Because his game right now, he's being gifted a really good draw. Now, let's actually put the matchup to go into more detail. I'll put it on right now. But you can't imagine him not posing a threat to any player because his ability to change the way he plays anytime is
very adaptive,
incredible.
Very dynamic.
Exactly, like same against Alcaraz in the US Open. Even though he lost the match, his ability to change his plans the way he was playing against him was great.
So the brother of rising Argentinian star Francesco Cerundolo, Juan Martín Cerundolo. This match was from a little while back. We couldn't get any more recent footage, unfortunately. It still exhibits all of Sinner's wonderful qualities. His big ground strokes, massive striking, coupled with good consistency most of the time. You know, he played a very, very well conducted match. Liam, what do you have to say?
I 100% agree with you. I think the difference right now is, well, first of all, I like to add Francisco Cerundolo, his brother, just won. He's the second Argentinian of all time to win a title on grass court, which is, I think, after someone, I don't remember his name, very, very good Argentinian player, was actually robbed of the #1 ranking. If you can remember, write it down in the comment section. So his brother right here, absolutely incredible player. So for Sinner to be able to actually not exactly dominate, but to make sure that he's always in control of the point. Like if you see, he's not hitting the best shots, but he'll make sure he's in control. Every time you never think the other guy is going to hit the winner, right? And his way to come up to net is good. So that's my overall estimation of this match. Didn't play amazing, Jannik, right? He didn't play his best tennis, but he definitely always looked in control of it.
Absolutely. It was nothing outstanding, nothing too flashy, nothing too, out of character. It was just a solid match. It was well orchestrated from him. He did everything that he would have needed to do, and he performed what he needed to perform.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if I wanted to go into more detail, I think he's the only person with Alcaraz who can challenge Djokovic.
I would agree.
You could get Hurkacz can get lucky today because they're about to play. I think that's the last bit of our prediction.
As far as I can see, because I have the matches on over here. The Swiatek Bencic match is going into a third set, so that match will be on soon. Hurkacz can absolutely put up a good fight. He beat Roger Federer on grass in his last professional match here. So, of course, Roger wasn't in the best shape.
Yeah, he beat Roger Federer, whose last tournament was Wimbledon, and not last tournament, not officially at least, but his last Wimbledon, and he had his hip was awful. He bageled him, one of the only people to do that at Wimbledon. Roger's playing pretty bad. So that's kind of like saying when Davidovich Fokina beat Novak in Monte Carlo after Novak hadn't played for a few months. Yeah, he did, but he got a bit lucky. So if Hurkacz wants to get a bit lucky against Djokovic, he has to hope Djokovic is nervous. And after his last match, I don't think we're going to see that version of Djokovic.
Well, who knows? We'll have to see.
But he's dangerous. I'm not taking that point away. Like, he can definitely dictate points with that serve if it's going in. But it's going to be the return that decides it, because his serving accuracy for the his first serve has been great, but his returns this year have been absolutely awful. Okay, well, introducing the next young killer, Mira Andreeva. Absolute killer.
All right, Bruce Buffer. Okay. 16 years of age, Liam. She's our age. It makes us question everything we've done in our lives.
What are you doing with your life, Jack? What are you doing?
Sitting here recording a video with you. So evidently we have a little bit of work to do.
Absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. We should be playing Wimbledon right now. We deserve to be playing Wimbledon right now. Great. This is an absolute disappointment. Okay, now we're going to get some clips of her to come up right now, right? Okay, this is going to be a bit of a shorter one, but it's Mom.
You're going to take a lot. So that's the funny one. You can cut it.
I know.
It's a blooper reel. It's a blooper reel, Liam. Well, we've had enough time talking about her. Let's pull some footage up from her last match.
You got it, Jack. Let's get her right up there. Mira Andreeva. Oh, what shot she is pulling. Amazing.
Great touch, great feel.
Everything. Oh my God. You know her way to recover on that point, her aggression. I'm not.
The court coverage is a masterful.
Oh, unbelievable!
Coco Gauff did this at 15 years of age.
This girl is the real deal.
Future women's tennis coming up right now. I'm actually quite impressed to see what can come up of this.
Well, she has a lot of great things to do on the tour, but here we have Liam's new favorite, my favorite from the beginning, Carlos Alcaraz. Absolutely wonderful young talent, 20 years of age. He's so young and he's done so many wonderful things. You can see some of his career highlights here. Liam, What do you have to say?
So I would say overall, he's not my favorite in the head, but my favorite in the heart. I love his reaction to when he loses points. He's always happy. I'm not happy about losing, but he appreciates the game. You could see how much he wants it. I still think Djokovic has the game to beat him. Don't want that to happen. Would like Alcaraz to beat him. I'm a bit of a Rafa fan. I won't lie to you, but I definitely see the way he's playing right now better than what I expected, and he could definitely pose a significant threat. My favorite's still Djokovic, but in the heart, I want Alcaraz to win. And as you can see, he's pulled off great performances before in the U.S. Open, coming through like 4 or 5 setters, right, Jack? And in Madrid, beating Rafa and Djokovic. So I think he can definitely give a good match to Djokovic this year.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I think that's it for today, right? Nice talking to you.
Absolutely, I would agree. Yes.
I'll see you later.
See you later.